the heart of Cambodia, a sound almost lost to time is echoing once more. It's the sound of resilience, of culture, of a people reclaiming their heritage note by note. For centuries, the melodies of traditional Khmer instruments were the lifeblood of the nation, accompanying royal ceremonies, village festivals, and the timeless stories of the Rama. Instruments like the soulful tra, the resonant roniat, and the haunting Khloy flute were not just tools for making music, they were keepers of history, each one a thread in the rich tapestry of Khmer identity. But this vibrant tradition faced a near-fatal blow. During the brutal Khmer Rouge regime in the late 1970s, artists, musicians, and intellectuals were targeted. The music fell silent. Instruments were destroyed. Performance halls became killing fields, and an estimated 90% of Cambodia's musicians perished. A centuries-old lineage of Master II student was tragically severed, and the melodies that had defined a kingdom for 1,000 years faded into a whisper. It seemed as though the soul of Cambodian music was lost forever. But a whisper can grow into a roar. In the aftermath of the tragedy, a few surviving masters, bearers of this precious, fragile knowledge, emerged from the shadows. They carried not just the memory of the music, but a profound responsibility to ensure it would never be silenced again. Their mission was monumental: to rebuild an entire musical ecosystem from scratch, to find new hands to craft the instruments and new hearts to learn the ancient songs. It was a race against time, a painstaking process of passing down what little they had managed to save. This is the story of that revival, a journey into the workshops, classrooms, and stages where a new generation is breathing life back into Cambodia's musical soul. We begin in a small, dusty workshop on the outskirts of Phnom Penh. Here, the air is thick with the sweet smell of wood shavings and the rhythmic sound of carving. This is where we meet master craftsman. His hands, weathered by decades of work, move with a grace and certainty that belie his age. He is one of the few artisans who remembers the old ways of making a roniat, the traditional xylophone. He explains that each component, from the type of wood for the keys to the bamboo for the frame, is chosen with deep intention. It's a knowledge passed down through his family, a secret language of materials. He tells us, making an instrument is like giving it a spirit. The wood must be dried for years. The tuning is not just about pitch. It's about finding the voice of the wood. If you rush, the spirit will not enter. His apprentice, a young man named Bora, watches intently, absorbing every detail. Bora wasn't born into this tradition. He chose it. He found a passion for the sound and sought out one of the last masters to learn the craft. For him, this is more than a job. It's a sacred duty. From the workshop, our journey takes us to the Cambodian Living Arts Organization, a beacon of hope in the heart of the capital. Founded by a survivor of the genocide, this school has become the epicenter of the cultural renaissance. Inside its walls, the silence of the past is replaced by a symphony of learning. In one room, a group of young children sit cross-legged, their small fingers learning to navigate the strings of the tra, a two-stringed fiddle. Their teacher, a woman who learned from one of the original surviving masters, guides them with gentle patience. She shares that teaching these children is about more than just music theory. It's about connecting them to their ancestors, giving them a sense of pride and identity that was nearly erased. The melodies they play are ancient, carrying stories of gods, kings, and heroes. As the children play a simple folk tune, their faces a mixture of concentration and joy. It's clear that the spirit of the music has found its new home. It's a powerful, emotional sign, testament to the unyielding power of culture to regenerate and heal. The revival isn't just confined to traditional classrooms. It's also finding a voice on the global stage, thanks to a new wave of innovative musicians. We meet a band that blends the ancient sounds of Khmer, instruments with modern genres like rock, pop, and electronic music. Their frontman explains their philosophy. We respect their tradition, 100%. But for the music to live, it must also evolve. It must speak to young people today. Their music is a vibrant, exciting fusion. The deep, percussive tones of the score tom drums lay down a powerful beat, while the piercing melody of a shrilly oboe weaves through electric guitar riffs. Some purists were initially skeptical, but the band's popularity is undeniable. They are selling out shows, and their videos have millions of views online. More importantly, They are making traditional instruments cool again. Young Cambodians who might have never listened to classical music are now curious about the roniet, or the kang vong tam gongs, because they heard them in a popular song. This fusion is a bridge, connecting the past to the present and ensuring the music's relevance for the future. It proves that tradition doesn't have to be a museum piece. It can be a living, breathing, and evolving art form. But challenges remain. Funding for the arts is scarce, and many young musicians struggle to make a living. The painstaking work of crafting instruments by hand is being threatened by cheaper, mass-produced alternatives that lack the authentic sound and spirit. The few remaining masters are growing older, and there is a constant urgency to document their knowledge before it's lost. The path to a full recovery is long and requires continuous support, not just from within Cambodia but from the global community. Despite these hurdles, the overwhelming feeling is one of optimism and hope. The revival of Khmer traditional music is a powerful story of human resilience. It shows that even in the face of unimaginable loss, culture can endure. It can be rebuilt, reimagined, and reborn, stronger and more vibrant than before. As we listen to a grand orchestra of young musicians performing at the ancient temples of Angkor Wat, the music echoing off the 1,000-year-old stones, it feels like a homecoming. The melodies are once again filling the air, weaving a new chapter in Cambodia's long and beautiful story. The sound is a declaration, a statement that they are still here, that their culture is alive, and that their music will never be silenced again. The spirit has returned. The Song of Cambodia plays on. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more documentaries that celebrate the power of culture and the human spirit.